Selamat pagi. Welcome to Zaid Ibrahim Podcast. Today we have a special guest, the famous
Or
Nik Elin.
or infamous.
Yeah,
Thank
Nik
you
Elin is
for inviting me.
a lawyer, and she's also from Kelantan. Sama lah kita daripada Kelantan. Hari ini she is here to explain or give some
Insights.
answers or insights into this case that she took against the Kelantan state government, which the federal court has decided in her favour.
Alhamdulillah.
Of course, she's also in the news a lot now because of that. So I want to ask you, Elin, first, why did you file this suit?
Okay. When I've actually even dari dulu lagi, even the hudud ones, I could have done that a long time ago, but you did that, but you did not proceed. So when we received the 2019 enactment Kanun Jenayah Sharia, sometime in December of 2021, when I looked at it, I said, this just doesn't seem right. So I sent it to my daughter, Yasmin. She's my co-petitioner. I asked.
She's a lawyer?
Yes, she is. She was just called to the bar last week.
Oh,
Yes.
congratulations.
Yes, thank you. So,
Should have asked her to come.
yeah, she said she wanted to come because she said she wanted to make sure I don't say the wrong things and endanger her.
Okay.
Yeah. So, see, what happened was, so when I sent it to her by WhatsApp, I asked her, so what do you think of this? Look at what the Kelantan state government is doing now. And she said, Mummy, I don't think this is right, Can we do something about it, I said, well, what do you think you can do? Can we challenge it? That was the question she put. Can we challenge it? And so when she said, I said, oh, okay. It's like, here's a brave girl,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I said, okay, semangat lah. And then I had the semangat. I said, we could try to challenge it, because there were so many provisions, 60, I can't keep
Yeah.
63 provisions in there. And so I said, let's call Surendra. Surendra is a close friend of ours. And I said, Surendra, do you think you can do this case or not, And he advised us, okay, we wanted to challenge a lot more actually. And then he said, no, let's just carefully calculate which is the one that we can really go directly to the federal court, So otherwise we have to go and challenge in the High Court, and that would be many, many. So we straight away went to the unconstitutionality
Yeah.
part.
So the thrust of your action is because it is unconstitutional. Tidak mengikut perlembagaan.
Correct, that's
Okay.
right. More of an incompetency issue.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So the issue is actually law issue. It's
Yes.
a legal issue.
Yes.
It's not ini bukan soal agama.
No, nothing at all.
Yeah. This is
When we first saw it,
tapi ya itulah sekarang ni orang politik seolah-olah menggunakan isu ini sebagai you mencabar agama. Macamlah dia orang cakap kepada saya dulu ya mengenai hudud.
sama betul.
Tapi sebenarnya we are looking at macam as a country, obviously we must have laws.
Exactly.
And we have constitution,
That's
which
right.
is the supreme law, ya, undang-undang yang paling agung, paling
Yes.
utama. So whatever law yang kita buat mestilah secucuk dengan kehendak perlembagaan.
Kedaulatan undang-undang.
Kedaulatan undang-undang. Itu kita semua kata kedaulatan undang-undang, kedaulatan undang, rukun negara. Tapi bila nak guna kita tak peduli.
Exactly.
So I must congratulate you and your daughter. What's her name?
Tengku Yasmin Nastasha.
Yeah. Okay. Next time I'll interview her.
Yes,
So
she's
okay.
very
So kita we have got the decision. The federal court made the decision. Were you surprised?
I expected it. I expected a unanimous one actually, but I had sleepless nights thinking about my locus because during the hearing, Tan Sri Abdurrahman Sebli did mention about the opening up the locus again. So I had sleepless nights thinking, are they all going to agree on the locus? But then I'm thinking, I'm not challenging the constitution. I'm not challenging them. The Kelantan state government has subverted the federal constitution. So actually, because it's an incompetency issue, I have a locus. Everybody has a locus, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was surprised that the locus issue was raised because 30 years ago when I initiated
Yes.
Hudud also, there was no issue about locus, you know.
yes,
So
it's
I
an
was surprised. I
incompetency
thought
issue.
as we get more progressive, benda locus ni sepatutnya becomes wider. Most people should be able to take up public interest litigation,
Yes,
you know.
correct.
Okay. Now, so you're not surprised. You must be delighted with the decision.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes. What about your friends, your Muslim friends in Kelantan? How did they feel?
As
Not necessarily your friend, but people around
yes,
Kelantan.
I've been going back to Kelantan very frequently, and when I meet my lawyer friends, you know, they say, "Yeah, kita sokong," but then they tak berani. You know, it's very something.
Yeah, but that's your lawyer friend. What about your bukan lawyer friend?
Bukan lawyer friends. I go to, let's say, I go to a
You go to
government
market.
department.
You go
I
to
tak ada
Siti
lah orang
Khadijah.
kenal. Orang tak kenal.
Oh.
Not many people know me. So, but if I go to a government department, you know, they do. They're so helpful. I mean, Alhamdulillah. They're
Tak adalah masa seolah-olah you are ni orang jahat.
the enemy. Tak ada. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, itulah kata orang Kelantan ni very sensible.
Yes.
Orang politik je tak sensible.
Betul. Yes. So,
Yeah.
walking into the government departments, Alhamdulillah. I hope they don't get into trouble pula lah if I
No,
say this.
no. Well, I think we are okay. Now, after the decision, so many people now offering advice, suggestion. Parti PAS kata, oh, we must put criminal law
Into the federal.
into the concurrent list.
Yes.
And the former Chief Justice pun ada cadang bahawa put the criminal law, give back to the states, give to the states. My own observation about these people who make this idea, suggestion,
yes.
they don't really think through
That's right.
the
drafting
implication
process,
to
they
the
have.
country.
Yes, exactly.
You know, I mean, if you put everything back to the state, then we become a very dysfunctional country.
I think so too.
Because you see, what these people forget is that there are two sets of laws. One is the general law of the country, applicable to everybody, except the other one, which is the personal law.
Yes.
So Sharia comes under personal law,
Yes.
right? Into roughly what I remember. So, if you expand personal law to become wider than it is into a general law of the land, then you have to take away the principle that Muslims, this law, non-Muslims, not applicable. You cannot.
It's very difficult because we have
Because it has to be a
Article 8.
law for everybody.
Exactly. We have Article 8, equality.
Equality
so,
lah,
yeah,
macam-macam.
that's right.
So if you make Islamic law a general law, then the non-Muslim will have to follow it.
Two sets
Because
of
it's no
laws.
longer
Yes.
a personal law for Muslim.
That's
It's a
right.
law for the whole country. I don't know whether people think about it, you know. So, so now the politicians have spoken, some of them, but many have not. Now, do you think the people who will defend the decision of this court from the politicians, do you think they will be forthcoming? Do you think they will be brave to defend the decision?
I think the ones most affected would probably be the PAS punya politicians lah, more rather. They're the ones most hurt by this.
PAS.
PAS.
Okay.
Party PAS. So they came in droves on Friday, and they've been coming every time for the hearings and the decision. So PAS has been speaking, has been talking, and saying that it's a Black Friday.
It's a Black Friday. Takiyuddin said it's a Black Friday. I thought it was a Good Friday.
No, Black Friday is, I don't know. So,
Yeah, but what will they do, you think?
well, they want to force to amend the federal constitution. They want to force that in. But it's going to take a lot of drafting to try and balance to make sure that, that it observes all the articles in the...
No, but I think, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going
Harmonize it.
to
if they can harmonize it.
You can't harmonize it. The principles are so different.
True, but
How do you harmonize it? I'm waiting.
I'll leave
for
it
that.
up to them.
Yeah.
I'm
of
not
course.
gonna. I'm not gonna think. I'm not gonna speculate what they're gonna say.
But
what
I
they're
think
gonna think.
I think it'll be interesting. Then what will happen is that this country will spend another months and months talking about all these things.
And then it'll die down.
Then
Another 30 years.
another
maybe.
30 years they will raise again. And then whilst we have barang mahal, cukai banyak, we have all this problem. Nobody talks about it.
And politicians still receive their
Politicians still receive their allowance.
allowance. yang tak bolehnya the citizens normal rakyat matain like me.
So, are you interested in politics?
No. I not after this.
Oh,
Not after this. I'm so scared. But I am I am.
I mean, you said you're scared. Are you scared of your personal safety?
Right now, yes, I am. There's so many threats online, and
But
there's WhatsApp messages which I just delete. I don't know. Right now, I'm just careful, not for myself, but rather it's for the family.
no, you should report to the police.
Oh yes, I'm going to the IPD tomorrow.
Yes,
Yeah.
you cannot take this lightly. You have
I'm
to.
so glad
Yeah.
that I've already done 3 police reports. And out of the 3 police reports, the last one, they said dah buka kertas siasatan, but nothing done. So after this blew up, only this morning, the IO, which I made my police report sometime in August, baru they call, okay, can you come in again and statement dia nak buka balik the...
Saya seru IGP lah. Inilah kes-kes yang mustahak, siasat cepat-cepat. Ya? Because
dia orang-
keselamatan.
Yes.
Because kita tidak harus dihukum atas pendapat kita, for our opinion.
Correct.
Ya? Kita tidak harus dihukum.
I should be interviewing you.
Yeah, no, you can. But so I hope the police will protect you. I'm sure they will.
Inshallah.
But and I hope the community also. You must sympathize. You don't have to agree with Nik Elin, but you must defend her principle, her belief. Yeah, this is very important.
I think Dato', sorry. I think the reason why they are against me is because they misunderstood, because the politicians have manipulated it
Yeah, of
so
course.
much, such that they're only sending out false news about everything, saying even YB Kota Baru, he said, oh, now dah everything will crumble. That is very seditious to me, So
Everything crumble because of past lah.
yeah, siapa suruh dia orang buat kan? But I think it's an ego thing to me. To me, Datuk, sorry to say, Datuk, kan? I think lah kan. I think we challenged the state of Kelantan. I'm a woman with no tudung. I think that really is a big prick on their ego, actually. Don't you think so?
Perhaps, perhaps they just don't like people who are different from them, because these people yang guna agama for politik ni, they somehow think they're always right.
That's
Ya,
right.
jadi ini yang susah ya. Jadi
Menunggang agama
ya,
and
but
giving wrong. But
Yeah.
the thing is, Datuk, they are manipulating facts. It has got nothing to do with Islam. It has got nothing to do.
Itulah.
Yeah, they sugarcoat it with the name
Yeah.
Sharia, but it's takzir. And
Yeah.
takzir is whatever the pemerintah, and it's part of the decision of Yang Ahmad Arif. She said that what we're implementing right now is already takzir. So there's no difference actually between the takzir that they're implementing and the takzir that the federal
yeah.
is implementing.
And this is the part that I think unfortunately lah, kita ni in our politics lah ya. Saya ni dah lama juga lah dalam politik ni. Jadi I think that bila sampai soal agama, bila orang politik guna agama untuk tujuan politik, pihak yang satu lagi pun takut nak betulkan. Takut hilang undi.
Betul?
But at the end of the day, hilang undi juga. Jadi, so I urge our politician, the responsible politician, yang think for the country, do not be afraid of this religious quoted argument lah. Use your sensible understanding of the country. The country is it's not so straightforward. Okay, Elin, we have to stop sekejap. Kita sambung in another few minutes. Thank you.